Hi everyone, because I posted my first video again on YouTube yesterday, I wanted to take this moment to record a video about my WIPS, and I need to, because I haven't filmed in a long time, I need to sort of break things down a little bit and do some separate videos, because if I do my WIPS and my yarns and everything I've knitted lately in one big video, I think we'd be here for a very long time. I will start with what I'm wearing. I am wearing the honey cardigan by Kika, and this is in Dutch wool, 200 meters for 100 grams, schaapjes wool. It is a really beautiful color, and the special thing about this cardigan is that I was there when the sheep were shorn, and so that what we do is that the sheep are shorn, we get the fleeces and we sort them out. So we take all the softest bits, the best bits, and we take out all the muck and everything, and then we put it into bags and it's sent off to the spinner. And the spinner was really quick and it was back in no time, and then I got to knit my cardigan with it. So that's just what I'm wearing. I really enjoyed this cardigan. It is knit in panels. So one back, two front, and the sleeves. And yeah, I really like it. There's a little bit of a jump here in the sleeves, but I don't mind it. I really love it. So on to what I'm knitting. I will start with my little cap. I haven't finished this yet. This is a cap pattern by Wool and Beyond. It ties at the back. It's a really fun little project, and I've knitted it up in some drops cotton that I had in my stash. So I'm now busy with the front cap, and I think next one that I would do, I would choose just thicker yarn to make it a little bigger. It fits very snugly, but and the back is really cool. But just to make it a little more sturdy, maybe. I think the gauge is quite, it's not loose, but I think, yeah, I would like it to be a little more sturdy. So, but I will definitely knit another one because I really like it. And yeah, so that's a good spring project, really. The sides are really nice as well. The details in a small piece like this, it's just real fun, and it's been a really nice, enjoyable project. I have been using felted wool to make a felted bag. So I made this little bag, this is my own design. I just made a bottom and then picked up stitches in the round, and then I did a cable arm, or what is it called? I don't know, doesn't matter. And I put on a little button to fasten it like this. I think it could have been felted even more, but I really like it. It's really cute. I can use it as a little project bag, or like just as a handbag. And then quite afterwards, so this is a finished object, actually, not a whip. So, but I'm moving towards a whip in this. I did another bag. It's just like an envelope bag. I'm going to put a zipper in here, and I felted this, and actually the inside also looks really cool, and I like the shape of it actually because it's already been felted. So I'm not sure which one I would, because if I put it like this, it's already got this sort of shape where something fits in. I'm not sure, but I really like it, and I cast it on. This is some felted yarn that I bought in Germany. It was just 100% Filz wool. I will put it in the description. And I now made a double knitted bottom. So like the underside is now double knitted, and this is in garter stitch, because I thought it might make like a thicker fabric, like a more sturdy fabric, and it's going to be a bigger bag, sort of the similar design as this, which I can share with you if you like, but then bigger and in blue, so I have a bigger sort of handbag. So that's this. I'm using 10mm needles, and I'm just sort of winging it. I think I will go as far as I feel that I need to, and then go up and make it like this high, and then a big strap. Because with this filting, you never know how much is going to filt actually, so I'm not sure. But I love the colour, as you can see. This, yeah, I'm not going to get into that actually. I was going to talk to you about this room, but it's fine. It's a natural blue, and I love this, and I do also love it with the brown. So, but I thought I'd make like a full blue bag to have like a pop of colour. So that's that. The next one that I'm knitting, and I've been knitting a lot on actually, is my Lakes cardigan by Isager. I haven't knitted on this week because I've been knitting on my own knitting designs, and I needed to sort of make but whenever I get like sort of, I don't know if insecure is the word, but sort of I come to a point with designing my garments that I'm like, what should I do? And maybe I need to make a decision, or I get sort of stuckish. Then I start a project from a pattern, and I love it. So this is my Lakes cardigan. I've started a sleeve, and I am working on the body. I'm knitting it up in Rauma Garn Fivel, which is really nice to work with, and I really love the colour. Yeah, so it's I think a lot of people know her patterns. It's saddle shoulder, and the details are really nice on this cardigan. I think the neckband, which is some ribbed stitch and then double knitting, is really nice. I really look forward to that. And I think I'm going to try, and I have a lot of this yarn, so I think I'm going to try and make it quite long, so it just sort of like, it's not a cropped version, because I do like cropped cardigans, but I want to make it like a cozy. I even thought, should I do pockets, because I love pockets on cardigans, but yeah, I'm not sure. So that's this one. I'm racing through things here. This is a whip that has been on my needles for a long time, but I picked it up recently because I took a train journey to France, and had a lot of time to and I didn't want to do like a project that I had to think about or anything, so I took this one. It's a really nice little project bag that my dad gave me when we were in France, which we saw in a window shop, and I said, oh, that's beautiful, and he said, I'm going to gift it you. So that was very sweet. It is the Anchor t-shirt, but I'm doing it either 3/4 sleeve or long sleeve, I'm not sure, and I am knitting this in Knitting for Olive pure silk, and I have these two colors. I started this last summer, and I knitted a top part, which I really enjoy, because I've made like 4 or 5 of these Anchor t-shirts. I think the fit is really good, and I really enjoy the top knit, and then it's just stockinette. But there was something about the silk, which is a really different knitting experience somehow. And obviously 3.5mm needles, not my favorite, but it can be. But I actually got a lot done. So I got this whole part of the sleeve done on the journey, and I done about 3 or 4, I think I'm on the 4th stripe of the body now, and I want to make it quite long, maybe long sleeves. I stopped here because I wanted to stop on the black, on the dark grey, and I'm going to finish the body, and I've actually just started on the other sleeve, so and then I'll try it on and see how I go. The magic is I only had 4 balls of this, 2 of the rusty color and 2 of the anthracite pure silk. And I think, I mean, it goes a long way. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And I'm really now enjoying it. You just sort of, because it's not wool and it's like a different knitting experience. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm liking it. I'm also loving my bag, so it's around and I pick it up like it's like TV knitting, or, you know, just I've actually tried to get into the thing that I don't do TV knitting. I just try and knit. Just knit. I had to go sit outside in the garden now because the sun is out and it's really beautiful. But to make it like that, I don't always need two things, that I don't always need to hear something and to do something. Sometimes it's nice, and sometimes I feel that I can't do one without the other, but I should be able to, you know. I don't know if you have that feeling too. It's like, just get into the knitting and make that what I'm doing at the moment and not more. Another whip is my red scarf, which I am knitting up in Gilead. No, it's Sterodum Natura Ulysses. I really love this yarn. It's a yarn that we have a family house in France, and I go there often, and my local yarn store has this yarn, and I've already knitted like a vest out of it, and now out of the Gilead, and this is now the Ulysses. I am knitting a little scarf with some patterning in it. It is my own design. I'm just trying something out. I wanted to make a set because I knitted up these wrist warmers, which also are in Ulysses, and they are in my my design. So I will share these patterns on Ravelry really soon, but I just haven't gotten around to getting. I've written them down. This one I designed like years ago, and I've worn, and they're really nice, and they're sort of chunky but not chunky, and you can obviously make them longer, or I really like the finishings, and they are knitted flat, which makes it really easy and beginner friendly, and the patterning is just really nice. So that is another whip. And then I just wanted to quickly show some of my yarn acquisitions. For my next, I have designed a skirt, and I have now knitted it up in 2 different kinds of yarn weights, and I now know the first yarn weight is perfect. It's done. I'm writing up the pattern, but that's done in wool. But obviously, as we are going on to spring here, I really wanted to knit it up in linen. And I got some Ulcentrum linen. It's linen and cotton. Yeah, it's I think it's 75% linen and 25% cotton, but I should check. I bought it in these 2 colors. Now this is a really beautiful color. It is dark grey with, it's actually sort of similar to my anchor shirt. Dark grey with, it has like rusty color, sort of, you know, spun into it. I really like it. I really love this yarn. Linen is quite different to work with, but yeah, I really love it. And I'm also knitting a top. I'm just finishing this off now, so I want to make like a set, so you have a top and a skirt. And I have this white as well that I want to use for the top, because I thought this would look really nice together in spring. So I'm finishing that off. Hopefully it will come soon. And then I have bought some Isager Tvinni for like a waistcoat that I want to make in colour work. I started off with these 2, which I love the yarn combination of. I think it's so beautiful. Then I thought, no, this one is more beautiful even. And then I saw these. I think I purchased these first, and then I purchased these two later. But now I think all four of them together are really beautiful. Yeah, I'm not sure yet, but I will figure it out. Thing is with me and knits is that I love patterns, but I love wearing one color. So I love color work, but I have to choose my colors very well. Obviously, when I'm designing for other people and I'm making something other people can knit, and you can just do whatever color you want, but it's important to give like this vibe with what I would do. Even this together is also very beautiful. So I really love these colors. This one for a long time, this faded pink would really be described as my color. So that's Isager Tvinni. I will hold it double because there are 2 strands of 50 grams in this hank or skein. So yeah. Then when I was in Germany, I bought some Isager Tweed, Isager Aran Tweed. I bought these 2 colors. I really love them together, and what I wanted to make in my for my wardrobe was a stripy, like either big stripes or smaller stripes. I think big stripes because that's sort of more calm, but I really like them. And I was in a shop in Germany where they had all of the Isager, and it was really nice to see it and choose the colors. So I'm really happy with that. In the same shop, I bought some, I don't know why, but because I wouldn't normally, I don't know, yeah, I thought this was like, it's linen cotton from Sandnes Lynn Linn. I liked it. I love the color. I thought like a top, like a really simple, maybe just like a camisole, or something. Maybe my new design also in this. I bought 2 skeins. There's a lot on it, and I thought I just try it. I love the color though. Very vibrant, but like for a summer vibe. Yeah, it's like orangey pink, reddish, really nice. And the last thing I just wanted to quickly talk about is that I have reopened my Etsy shop. We are busy in the garden at the moment. I have some dye plants in the garden, and one big plant, or tree more, that I have is a eucalyptus. And I had a eucalyptus in a pot for a long time, and it sort of was manageable. It wasn't super large. I could just move it around. And then I thought, oh, I'll put it in the garden. I already had one eucalyptus tree, and it went from like 1 meter to 6 meters high. And our neighbor said, maybe you could sort of trim that. So I did that the other day, and obviously I have a lot of eucalyptus leaves and eucalyptus bark. So this is actually what you dye up with eucalyptus, this sort of yellowy color in a lot of shades, depends on how much you use, and this sort of really soft green. You can dye up more colors with the bark as well. And I'm going to sell some of my bark and of the leaves on Etsy. It's drying now, so I can just post it off dried, and other people can enjoy it. I think that's because I have like for years, I have dyed my trawl for years, and I have another tree that needs to be trimmed, and my husband wanted to do it, and I said, oh, please wait, because if you cut a eucalyptus tree, if you cut it and you want to take the bark off, you have to do it immediately, because it's really loose and you just pull it off. It's really satisfying, and you get left with beautiful wood, which I have given some to Schaapjeswol's shop, and her husband has made it into buttons. I have also made my own wooden buttons before, so maybe I'll do some as well. But they are really beautiful, and so I also have some wood if you would like that. it's weird to sell wood. But it's not weird to sell leaves? I don't know. No, it's not weird. It's just sharing, and it's great. So I will link down everything in the description. My Instagram, my Etsy shop, my Ravelry. I haven't been very active on Ravelry, rather than just buying patterns and knitting them. But there are all my projects that are on there are things that I have knitted. So do check it out and do connect with me. I would really love it if you would subscribe to this channel and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. If you've knitted with some of these yarns. And yes, so next video will definitely be about my knitting books and some projects that I've finished. But I just wanted to get this out. So have a lovely weekend. It's Friday today. And I will see you soon. Bye.